As you can see, our NSX is still missing. So today we are not working on the NSX, unfortunately, but we are finishing one last thing on the Evo 10. Good morning, my friends. Welcome back to the channel. So the NSX is still getting sandblasted or glass beaded, whatever they're doing. It's getting stripped down to bare aluminum, and it's probably going to be gone for another 4, maybe 5 days. There's one issue left on the Evo 10, as you guys know, and that is the AYC system, which is active yaw control, is what it stands for. The car is throwing a C161E code. Now I'm assuming, and I could be wrong, but I'm assuming the pump has seized up again or gone out again. I bought the car about 8 years ago. When I first got it, it did have a bad pump in it, so I think I rebuilt it. I may have replaced it, but I think I rebuilt it, and it appears to happen again. It's a very common problem on Evo 10s. I would say it is probably the most common problem on Evo 10s is this exact issue. So we need to go ahead, get the car up on the lift. I need to do some diagnosing to verify that the pump is actually giving us the problem and it's not like some relay issue or electrical issue. That battery's a bit suspect as well, so I think I'm gonna go buy a new battery and put a new battery in the car as well. All right, 4-wheel drive service system required. So inside the trunk is the reservoir for the AYC system. As you can see, that is full. So that ain't a problem. You know what? Before I do anything at all, and I highly doubt this is a problem, but it needs to be changed anyway, I'm gonna put a new battery in the car. Low voltage can cause a lot of weird issues I've experienced over the past. Again, I don't think this is the problem, but it needs a new battery, and that would be pretty miraculous if it fixed a AYC issue at the same time. Just pulled out the battery. This thing looks a little bit suspect in general. Wouldn't you guys agree? New battery acquired for just a traditional car that doesn't require an EGM or anything special. These things from Costco, $120 for the interstate battery. I love these batteries, man. One of the best batteries for the price. It is the best battery for the price. New battery is in. Once again, I don't think this is gonna fix our problem, but you guys heard how slow this thing was to crank. Now let's listen. That's much better. Let's see if the light pops back up. Yep, there she is. So usually when you fire up an Evo, you can hear the pump active. On this car, I cannot. So what I'm gonna do is pull out the Autel. I should be able to do an active test, so force the pump to turn on without turning on the car, just to see if it works at all, because I don't wanna pull out the pump if it's, say, a bad relay or something along those lines. All right, I'm about to test it. I hear it clicking, but that's about it. All it's doing is clicking. It's a motor, so it should be spinning, so it does sound like it is indeed stuck. Being that it is clicking, of course it is getting power. This car does have the Varus diffuser on it, so I need to pull the diffuser off so we can have access to the pump, because the pump is located kind of underneath the bumper up there. All right, I just did the test again, and you can hear it clicking. Diffuser's off. The pump is kind of underneath this bracketry right here. You guys can't see it whatsoever. I'm gonna try to test it one last time. I really don't want to pull the pump right now because it's kind of a pain. Let's do the motor drive test this time. Oh. Oh, completed. Let's try that again. Please work. It definitely sounds a little crusty, but for some reason, it's working all of a sudden. I bet the crustiness sound is just air in the system. So I'm gonna try to bleed it. I literally took the diffuser off. Maybe it was just a little bit stuck in the vibration from the impact. Fixed it, I don't really know. I thought when I bought this tool I might regret it, but man, oh man, this thing is so handy. It was $2,000 a few years ago, but I've probably got like $100,000 worth of use out of it. All right, we're gonna attempt to bleed it out again. Let's see how this works. Completed. I heard it bleed out. Let's see if there's any codes, and we can go on a drive. Trouble codes, come on, give me none. We have 5, but this is important. They are all stored codes. So let's go ahead and erase them, fire the car up, and see if they come back. Please, please, please work. All right, the all-wheel drive light did not come back on. Let's see if it threw codes. No codes whatsoever. Now that is just spinning the wheels on the lift. So what I want to do is pull the car off the lift and go drive it. But there's one more thing I want to fix before we do that. I'm confident the pump fixed itself, but we do have a torn bellow or a rack boot. I'll show you guys why. So there's our current boot. Right behind it is the downpipe for the ETS turbo kit. So if there is a downside to built cars, it would be little annoyances like this. Being that it's closer than factory, over I guess 8 years of having this turbo kit on the car, it finally just dried that boot out enough to tear it. So we're gonna go ahead and slap a new boot and a tie rod end on at the same time. Oh yeah, we definitely got our usage out of this one. New boot is on, new tie rod end is on. Let's go on a drive and see if, for the first time in the history of anyone working on cars, it went easier than expected to fix an issue. Know within like a mile or two if the AYC system is fixed. Clearly now, of course, I need an alignment after messing with the outer tie rod. Not a big deal. Tarmac, gravel, snow. Seems like all the modes are working fine. A miracle. I've never been able to fix something by doing nothing. As you can see, only light left is the TPMS light, and the reason for that is I'm waiting on whoever wins this car to pick whatever wheels they want so I can put the sensors in those wheels, and then of course that light will be taken care of. Somehow, miraculously, the AYC system fixed itself. We're good to go. I was planning on taking the entire day, doing an entire rebuild. I bought a rebuild kit online. I was going to go through the pump, rebuild it, show you guys how to rebuild it, but now we don't need to. Mechanically, this car is 100%. Now, aesthetically, it needs one thing. This headlight got broken. Do you guys remember when this car was outside and someone hit the car in the back? Well, we got all that fixed, but come to find out, somehow, I'm assuming at the same time, I don't know when else it would have happened, this headlight housing got cracked, so it leaks water. We need to fix that. I went on eBay and I found one single driver side VLAN headlight for an Evo 10. I spent $120 I think on this, whereas a whole entire set, because they don't sell them separately new, is about $400. I am a bargain shopper. Now, unfortunately, I cannot just remove the broken headlight and install the new one because, as you can see, these are a little bit customized with a few different things. We have the Vossen logo etched into the lens, which is pretty cool. And of course, the boomerang things are color changing LEDs. So we're gonna need to pull off the broken one, gut that one, gut the new one, swap out the internals from that one into the new one, and then this car will be finished. All right, so I put both headlights in the oven to soften up the glue so we can split the lens from the housing. We already got this one apart. Let's pull this one apart too. Well, friends, you win some, you lose some. We had it way too easy earlier with the AYC system, and now with the headlights, it's been an absolute nightmare. I ended up cracking this housing as well, trying to pull it apart. The company that originally built these headlights for me, they happened to go out of business. Otherwise, I would have just sent them in and had it redone because the glue, so these are VLAN headlights, and the glue or the epoxy that they use to seal these things from their factory is absurdly nearly impossible to separate. So unfortunately, the headlight that I just bought is going in the trash, and the headlight that was off the car is also going in the trash. So what I did is I just bought another brand new set of headlights for the car, and I'll install those in 2 days because I paid for 2 days shipping. They'll be here in 2 days. We'll get them on the car, and then we'll be done. That, my friends, is going to be a wrap on the day. I hope you guys enjoyed. I feel like we didn't really get much done today, but that's just how some days in the shop go.